Can you see the beads? Ha. Let's get into it. Starting off with my Maybelline matte primer. I'm just going to use this to mattify my T-zone. Everybody knows that the UK girlies love a good bright under eye, and I'm actually excited to try that today. Fun fact, it's from the UK girlies that I learned how to use a brush for skin, because I felt like, oh, when they do their skin work with brush, it's quite different from when you do with a sponge. So I decided to start using a brush. My forehead, I'm going to focus it just to the middle because these other areas are going to be bronzed up. I'm just going to focus this to the inner and to the outer corner. I'm just going to blend out the concealer. Now, in order for your under eye to pop, there has to be great contrast between your highlighter and your contour. So I'm going in with a bronzer that is deep to bronze my cheek. For my bronzing, I like to do a little bit of layering where I go in with a lighter shade of bronzer, blend out this deeper shade so it has this gradient. I'm trying to use a blush that is not so off from my skin tone. I'm going to brighten one more time. This is actually a really light concealer, so I'm just going to apply these just to the inner corner, focusing more to this inner corner, then taking the leftover out into the blush. So for my second, I'm going with the Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom because this powder gives a bright under eye. I see the UK girl using the powder puff, but I just never have liked the finish of my face. Just a light amount of setting powder to my T-zone. Now, of course, because we want a bright under eye, I'm going to go into Bake as well. Just tap it more to the inner corner because I want the brightness focused to that area. Take what's left out. I just use what's left on the sponge to just kind of bring out my cheeks. I'm going to be setting my entire face using the V Beauty powder. Just apply some to the middle here and then spread the remnants to the side. So I'm going to bronze in the same manner we apply the cream. So I'm starting off with a dark bronzer because I want something a little bit deeper. I'm just going to use this to wipe it here just to give that definition to my face. And I'm going in with my Fenty Beauty Mocha Mami bronzer. Use that to layer on so it has like a perfect gradient. And it also kind of serves as a blush. I'm applying to my temple as well. I want to use a bright concealer to conceal because I want it to match the under eye. For the eye, I'm going in with my Mocha Mami. I'm going to apply this majorly to my eyelid. I'm going to go in with the deeper bronzer. And I'm just going to swirl this around. I'm going to take it out a bit. Using my NYX Rebel Kind. Just going to apply this nude gloss inside. Maybelline Lifter Gloss. I'm going to go over that. A clear gloss. Apply that over the liner just to bring that out a bit more. Using my Patrick Ta blush, but I'm going to be mixing it a bit with my Mocha Mami bronzer just because I want it toned down a bit and I want something really close to my skin tone. The application is majorly on the cheek, so the under eye stands out. Just like my under eye, I'm going into my Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder in 2. I'm just going to press in that powder to maintain the brightness to my under eye. My highlighter, I'm going to use this shade. I'm going to apply here and some here as well. I use my hands to kind of blend that. I'm going to my Milani Make It Last spray to melt everything together. I'm going to go back into my brightening powder to bring back that matte look and that brightness into my under eye. This is actually my